Good morning, students from the part of politics. Today we are going to discuss about how many parties should we have. In a democratic country, as per the earlier explanation, we said in a democracy country, political parties are the parts and parcel. In India, more than 750 political parties are there, but only a few political parties are effective and known to us. Now the main question is, how many parties do we have or should we have in a democracy? In the first, it is given, in some countries only one party is allowed to control and run the government. These are called one party system. In some of the country, only one party is running the government. That is called one party system. Like in China, only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. Although legally speaking, people are free to form political parties, it doesn't happen because the electoral system does not permit free competition for power. We cannot consider one party system as a good option because this is not a democratic option. Any democratic system must allow at least two parties to compete the election and provide a fair chance for the competing parties to come to power. Now in China, what had happened, there may be many political parties, there are many political parties, but only the Communist Party, they are again and again coming to the power to form the government. So in a democratic country, people have no choice, like in China, other than the Communist Party. So in this matter, we can say that at least two parties are needed to choose the best one, because without having more than one party, people have no option to choose which is better and which is not. In some countries, power usually changes between two main parties. Several other parties may exist, contest election and win a few seats in the national legislature, but only the two main parties have a serious chance of winning majority of seats to form government. Such a party system called two-party system. The United States of America and United Kingdom are the example of two-party system. In some of the countries, some of the democracies, political parties are many more, but only two parties, either these or that, are coming to the power. So they have more influence over the political arena. Like in America and United Kingdom, only two parties alternatively or one after another, they are coming to the power. In several parties compete for power, and more than two parties have reasonable chance for coming to power either on their own strength or in alliance with others. We call it a multi-party system. Thus in India, we have multi-party system. In this system, the government is formed, various parties coming together in a coalition. But if we take the case of India, then there are not one or two, there are more than these parties who have a good chance to come into power. Sometimes these parties are coming to power alone with their own strength, and sometimes they are coming with coalition, that is mixing up with other parties. When several parties in a multi-party system join hands for the purpose of contesting election and winning power, it is called an alliance or a front. So now what is alliance or coalition government? Alliance means before the election, the parties are marching with one another to contest the election, and after winning the election, they are forming the government. This system is known as coalition government, and as they are marching with one another, it is known as alliance. For example, in India, there are three such major alliances in 2004 parliamentary election. First one is the National Democratic Alliance, that is NDA, the United Progressive Alliance, that is the UPA, and the Left Front. The multi-party system often appears very messy and leads to political instability. This multi-party system also has some problem. It's very much problematic to understand. Even if sometimes instability also works, that is, if the alliance group withdrawing their support, then the government cannot run thereafter. So it brings the instability in the matter of governments. At the same time, this system allows a variety of interests and opinions to enjoy political representation. So at the same time, this alliance system or coalition system of government, they are putting forward many of the interests and opinions to enjoy the political representatives or to strengthen their power. So which of these is better? Now the question is, one party system, two party system, or multi party system, which is the better form of government? Perhaps the best answer to this very common question is that this is not a very good question. So if someone asks you which is the best form of government, one party, two party or multi-party, then you supposed to answer this is not a good question. Party system is not something any country can choose. It evolves over a long time depending on the nature of society, its social and religion division, its history of politics and its system of election. Now party system, how these countries are getting, it is depending on various factors, like here in the book it is given nature of society, social and regional division, history of politics and system of election. On these factors the party system is depends on. This cannot be changed very quickly. Each country develops a party system that is conditioned by its special circumstances. So every country taking the system of party system as per a particular circumstances. Like example, if India has evolved a multi-party system, it is because the social and geographical diversity in such a large country is not easily absorbed by two or even three parties. No system is ideal for all countries and all situations. Now if we take the example of India, so India is a country full of diversity. So here only one party or two party cannot control the entire population. That's why more than two or three parties we are in need. So no system is ideal for all the countries. So it is depending on their factors whatever we discussed. In the next class we will discuss about the major national parties in our country. Thank you.